Also this morning, thousands of migrants are now facing potentially months of more uncertainty after the Supreme Court's decision that the border restriction known as Title 42 is going to remain in effect for now. It was a brief, unsigned order from the justices yesterday that halted a trial judge's ruling that would have lifted the measure. Obviously, this is the measure that allows for the swift expulsion of migrants who could potentially seek asylum. Instead, the court granted that Republican-led request to prevent the winding down of Title 42. The court says it will hear arguments from the case from these Republican-led states in February. CNN's Rosa Flores is live in El Paso, Texas. Rosa, you've been reporting on how these migrants are feeling, and I'm sure understandably a lot of them are confused by what this development means for them.
No, you're absolutely right, Kaylin. There is a lot of confusion because these migrants are trying to figure out how it's going to impact them. And of course, this is all on a case-by-case basis, so it depends. But because they're already in the United States, here in El Paso, there's a sense of calm. And so what they're focusing on right now are the basics: food and shelter.
One-year-old Brenda has no shoes. Her tiny feet bare on the cold pavement of an El Paso parking lot.
Are you going to sleep outside again? What are you going to do?
Her parents, Anthony Blanco and Glenda Matos, say they wrapped this rosary around her ankle for protection when they left Venezuela 4 months ago, and say it has saved her life multiple times in the Darien Gap, a dangerous jungle between South and Central America.
He says that the most dangerous part of the journey was through the Darien Gap. He and his daughter almost lost their lives 3 times, and they say that they saw adults who died. They saw children who died.
Brenda's most recent brush with death, they say, crossing the Rio Grande into El Paso.
She says that she thought that her daughter was going to die overnight because it was so cold. They had just crossed the river. They were wet.
Desperate, Mato says she started knocking on doors, asking for help.
She says that she prayed to God, that she hugged her daughter as tight as she could and tried to warm her with her own body heat as much as she could to try to save her daughter's life.
The Blanco family is part of the growing number of migrants who are crossing into the U.S. during this latest surge. This as the Supreme Court ruled that the Trump-era pandemic public health rule known as Title 42 remains in place while the legal challenges play out. Migrants like them line the streets of El Paso near a Catholic church that turns into a shelter overnight. Many here have no money for transportation, and some have no family in the United States.
He says that they don't know anyone.
The Texas National Guard erected over 2 miles of fencing along the U.S. side of the Rio Grande in El Paso in the past week. The barrier is not deterring up to 1,600 migrants Border Patrol is encountering every day, a federal law enforcement source says. Migrants like Selena Varela, a Venezuelan mother of 2, has decided to wait in Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, where she says shelters are at capacity, which means sleeping on the street. Officials there say they don't know how many migrants are waiting in their city for Title 42 to end. Advocates and officials in the 3 northern Mexican cities of Tijuana, Reynosa, and Matamoros estimate nearly 22,000 migrants are waiting in shelters, on the streets, and in camps. As for the Blancos, they credit the rosary with the tiny image of Our Lady of Guadalupe for saving them during their journey.
Brenda and her parents are still here in El Paso, and they've been staying at that parking lot that you saw in that story. Now, her parents are trying to raise money, Poppy, to get out of the border area, out of El Paso, but they don't have any money and they don't have any family in the United States. And that's the situation that a lot of these migrants that we've been talked to are in. They just don't have money. They don't have connections in the United States, and so they're stuck here.
And I think what often gets lost, Rosa, and thank you for that great reporting, what gets lost in this conversation is that to seek asylum is a legal action. It is legal for people to go through the process and seek asylum in the United States. But you have some really interesting reporting on how backlogged that system is for people that even get in that line.
You know, you're absolutely right. And the backlog is of historic proportions. There's a group at Syracuse University that crunches all this data. And according to their data, the number of immigration cases in immigration courts here in the United States and at USCIS nears 1.6 million cases. And they say this is the highest on record. And they say that it's a 7-fold increase since 2012. And, you know, what's the impact of Title 42 on all of this? Well, effectively, Title 42 stops migrants from going to a port of entry and seeking asylum, which is supposed to be legal in the United States. But that's not happening right now because of Title 42. But the impact is that because of the surge that's happening, because there's so many migrants coming to the border hoping to enter the United States, those numbers are just shooting through the roof. Poppy, between October and November, that federal data shows that more than 30,000 asylum cases were added just during that short period of time. And that's expected to continue. As you can see behind me, a lot of these people, what they want really is asylum. And here's the thing, the wait just for a hearing right now, according to this group, could be more than 4 years. Poppy?
And they can't legally work during that time, right?
You know, you're absolutely right. If they are not here legally in the United States, they can't work. Once they are in the asylum process, legally, they can file for an application for a work permit. But I've covered those stories too, Poppy. There's been backlogs on that too. So even if they have an application, even if they qualify for that work permit, sometimes they are delays on that and their hands are tied. They can't work.
Yeah. It's remarkable reporting. Rosa Flores, live in El Paso. We'll check back in with you. Thank you.